God damn.
Got to be more careful.
Got to be more
quick
careful.
with the
baby.
trigger.
I be too
Pull out
goddamn-
game where? Pull out game where? I ain't pulling out nothing. Pull out game week. My
Like,
pull
that
out.
shit was stupid.
I'd say, oh boy, had me rolling, man. I was in that bed. I said, damn, bro, 30? 30?
All have been updated. Okay. Whew.
30 kids, bro.
He was serious.
He wildin'. 30 children, bro. Now, if he got the money to do it, so see, like,
Wait, and then he was just like, we ain't struggling. We ain't struggling. 100.
No, he's struggling. Them hundreds ain't shit. He's still struggling.
He ain't got formula.
Exactly. But how about Nick Cannon is getting a vasectomy finally?
What is baby number 9?
8.
No, technically 9 because he lost one. Technically 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was alright.
Go live or did you?
Oh yeah, that's how y'all feel. That's how I feel. Is it gonna put me on blast like that? It's crazy.
Yeah, buddy.
Your star streak expires in 2 days. You can send stars to people. Wait a minute, my star streak. Oh. I don't know what the hell you talking about, star streak. My star streak.
Your personal star streak, like
yeah. But see, I can't even see the shit no more. To send them, you know what I mean? Which is wild, like, because normally it's right next to the comments. So where the fuck is it now?
Oh shit!
You see that?
Yes, yeah, it's not there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it.
What? The stars are there.
Stars, John. I can't see it.
I can't see it.
I can. I see it on mine.
Well, good. As long as somebody can see it.
I see it on mine too.
Are
Talking
you
about
seeing
for
it?
the weekly, the leaderboard.
No, I'm talking about just sending stars
in the comments.
In the actual comments. I don't see it.
Oh, I can send mine.
Yeah, it's right there.
Send some real quick and see what happens.
Hold on. Let's see.
Well, I'm at 75. I got to grab some.
I just sent some.
Okay, I see. I see yours, but it won't. What is going on? I'm confused. So is it still next to the comment section like normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh shit! Did you guys recently do an update? Let me check to see if I need.
I updated mine, but I still have it.
I don't know if I need to update mine or what's going on, but yeah, I can't see the zone. Now I see it.
Yeah, I just said $100. Yeah.
I don't know that's crazy. Like I literally closed out the Facebook app and went back into it and it popped up.
Yeah.
That's why.
Hey, mama.
Hey, mama.
Why you ain't text me back, woman?
Ooh, don't get into no personal, John. Now.
Well, now.
I'm trying to get into none of personal.
Watch your tone. Watch your tone.
Shut up. That's my mama.
Watch your tone.
You better
That's
get her.
my
Your
mama.
tone.
You better
Oh
get
shit!
her.
I'm in the wrong profile. Were you in the perfectly balanced profile?
Yeah, that was
Yes.
me.
That's why.
I am.
That's why you couldn't see it.
No,
Earlier today.
I see it now.
Like
I'm
a couple
I'm making
hours
it now.
ago.
Yeah, watch your tone, young lady. Don't be talking to her crazy now.
All right. All right.
There we go. Now I see it.
you see, I got my Ray Charles on today.
Oh,
I got my Ray Charles on today, y'all.
oh Lord.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. This is how I feel. This is how I felt today when my girl was walking across the stage.
The business is entertainment. And what entertains the customers is the sight of blood.
I was just like, get him, girl.
It's funny
Get 'em.
because it's like that whole tune is just so different from Wednesday when y'all was like, why are people graduating from other places?
Chill, looking
What?
good as hell.
Oh, you're talking about Chef? Oh.
Yes, I need a pillow too. I'm so ashamed.
Hold on, let me
First
show
of
you my
all,
shirt real
be
quick.
professional.
Let
We
me
are
show you my
professional.
shirt. Let me show you
What's wrong
my
with
shirt.
y'all? Be professional. I see we got King Jaffe now.
Yes.
She got jokes. She got jumped.
She on the road today.
King Justin.
Look at him. So mad he's still holding his hand like that. Like
this is the royalty. Royalty.
Hey man, it's his birthday month, so you know we gotta let him shine. You know the Tauruses are gone. It's time for those damn Geminis. You know.
First of all, Taurus gang, listen.
Look, Rob, I got a house full of the motherfuckers. Okay, I'm outnumbered.
We out here.
Recognize a king when you see one.
Y'all already know who the king is. So see, here's the thing.
I don't see your crown.
King never has
to barely hanging on his head. You talking about some recognize a king.
I can shake my head. It's still there.
Hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams. Yeah.
Double-sided tape, y'all.
Hopes and dreams.
I actually got a hook in the back of my head. You know,
what?
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Listen. Yeah. See, here's the thing. Kings never really have to display the fact that they are a king.
That is true. I've always been a king. It's just today.
Just saying.
Just today, I had to show it because my birthday's on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And Queen Nita, she's celebrating her birthday today. So we had to go out.
Queen Nita.
We had to go out in fashion and
high fashion.
Grace the peasants with our presence.
Grace the peasants with our presence.
You heard him. You heard him.
He called them peasants. Y'all heard that?
He talking to you too.
No, he ain't talking to me. I know he.
Yeah, he's talking to you too.
He did not address me as such. He would never address me as such. Yeah, I've been watching.
Yes. The locals love us.
Yo.
We were given all of the praises sitting at our table. We had our lovely peasants feeding us.
Wow.
Jerk chicken, only the finest.
Only the finest.
Only the finest.
Jerk chicken, huh?
Only
God.
Now, it was jerk chicken pasta.
Oh.
Have you ever had jerk chicken pasta? Yes, clutch those pearls.
Fancy. Where'd y'all go?
What you don't see his hand motions, it's bothering me.
No, this is bothering me. The whole other hand holding up.
You over here like King Booker.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And he
did he not
drink
with the pinky out?
With the pinky out.
With the pinky.
With the pinky.
Oh Lord, ladies and gentlemen, go get your Raise energy drinks.
Get your Raise energy drink.
Clearly, KG
and the king has given you 10% off if you use my code.
The king.
I love how it's his code. It's his code.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Look, the king gave you 10% off.
Presence of royalty. And go to repsports.com and let them know the king has sent you.
Damn.
Balanced. 10.
Look, Rob, his ass was in there like this.
It's so hard for me to sit back here.
That's right.
That's what he was like.
Get a guy out here hollering my name.
Oh my God, PhD.
I spent more money on
spilled liquor
in bars from one
side
of
the world to the other. Then you make. You're talking to
the Rolex.
Wearing.
Diamond wearing. Get stealing. Stealing. Limousine right. Jet flying.
Son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time holding these down. Yes, sir.
Oh, it was
in the game. I'm writing a book right now. The 30th player in the game. I will stop at nothing to stay on top. Stop at nothing. I will not move out of that big house. I will drive nothing but Mercedes or Rolls Royce.
That's sunshine.
On a commercial airliner. I will ride in nothing but limousines, and I will make love to nothing but the best looking women in the world. You know why? Because I'm a winner at all costs. Which brings
winner
to mind P.S.
Because I'm a winner.
At all costs.
I like how you call my name whenever that one part comes on.
Riding a Mercedes.
Don't no attention to me like that.
Right. Mm-hmm. I will drive nothing but Mercedes
and Rolls Royce.
And Rolls Royce. And she's like, I will make love to the one and only Big Mike.
No, what the hell? Don't say that.
Hey, that's one of the moments.
No, I wasn't ready.
He'll go back. He was like,
say
I like
that.
Chef. Chef was right. I'm the only one. I am the only one.
He gonna look back at this and be like,
That's a smart man.
Yeah, I like that guy. I like him.
I like that guy.
Hey, y'all know we gotta talk about this again.
We not again. We just gonna refresh your memory and give you
Continue
some.
the conversation.
You know what?
Well,
Some
we're
new
gonna
information
continue.
has come out. Some new information has come out.
Yeah.
And some disturbing information. And we're gonna get to the bottom of what the real thing, what the questions we should be asking, the real solution to this thing.
Yeah,
Or-
that's what we need. We need to get answers. We need instead of asking questions, we're asking a whole lot of questions with not enough answers.
Yes.
We need to start trying to come up with solutions and answers to these issues, to these problems. Okay,
And-
so that's one thing that we're gonna focus on moving forward on the Perfect Balance podcast.
Oh yes.
Amen to that.
And I have multiple questions or multiple answers
Do you?
to the way that we can solve this issue.
I do too.
It's not going to be easy,
I do too.
but it is definitely different from the way that we've been doing it.
Well, I mean, one scenario that I posed on Wednesday has already been implemented in one state. I'm just saying. So
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to recap on that one.
No, we
No.
don't have to recap. We already know what the hell it is. We
no.
don't have to
We're gonna recap for the people who weren't
Yeah.
here on
Yeah.
Wednesday. We gotta recap.
and
and
get
let them
really
know.
specific.
If I could have.
No.
Wait a minute. Why you go there? Why you go there with it? Why you?
Yeah. It's Freaky Friday.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
we
wait
supposed to
for
be
it.
up.
Just wait for it.
That's
Just
why
wait
he
for it.
out of control right now.
There's so many things I could say. There's so many things I could do.
You gotta let it build.
Oh Lord, the bill be so damn long. You be like, what the heck?
I would just say, bitch, fuck you.
Whoa,
I wasn't expecting that.
was not expecting that. Okay,
That
I feel like we like in a basement party, like in the 70s and early 80s or something. Like we need like a red light.
It's
we
like,
need some music that everybody knows. That's what. That's
okay, all right. I had to get that off my soul real quick. My pettiness radar is real big right now. My petty.
We know what
petty-
kind of day you had.
Yeah. You got there. Hey, my baby graduated.
The man is wearing shades on the indoors. Come on.
Here we
That's
go.
it. That's all
Here
you
we
need
go.
to hear. That's all you need to know. You know?
Y'all, you know,
No, is he fanning himself?
He is. He
This
must
thing
be
is-
hot.
He gotta be. He gotta be.
Better
What-
turn your AC up.
what's wrong with the man? I don't know what's wrong with him.
I'm good, y'all. You know, it's your boy DJ Shax.
I mean, he wearing the wild shirt. He got the shades on. He playing music that nobody knows.
You know, my
I
couch
mean-
pull out, but I don't.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what you hearing.
Yo, get it. That shit is mine, motherfucker.
I got, this one's for PhD because when he first went to basic training, he puts DJ Chef on DMX because I wasn't listening to him back in the days. And he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna send you some CDs. Listen to this."
Rob,
Hmm?
stop.
And you're not fucking with my
Like
head,
you
boy?
weren't even thought of when this song came out. Stop.
Ooh.
First of all,
Dang,
I
it
definitely
hold up like
was.
that at the very beginning of the show. Damn.
What year did it come out? Sunshine. What year
It
did
don't
come
matter.
out?
It don't matter what year.
Wait,
it
no,
came
no, no.
out.
It do matter. You talking about
Whatever
what
year
thought
it came out. Look, young people always get offended when you
I'ma
start
get
talking
that,
about.
'cause
You
yup,
wasn't
'cause
even
ain't gonna-
born
you
when
ain't
this
gonna-
came out.
You not gonna tell me.
Whoa,
What
you
the fuck you
crying?
thought about?
What's wrong with your voice?
Nothing. Nothing.
You
I
ain't
ain't,
clear your throat,
I
youngin'.
ain't had enough to drink today. That's all it is. I'm
Yeah, get you some
dehydrated.
water. Yeah, get you some water. Get you one of them
raised.
raised energy packs.
I'm gonna pull up the facts.
Come on, let's go.
Let's
We
do
2
this.
minutes. We
We
2 minutes past due.
due.
Let's go. Y'all tripping today.
I had to go old school on you real quick. You know what I'm saying? Little Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy DJ Chef. We made it to Freaky Friday, y'all. I'm Dre. You know what I'm saying? Rob is having an exquisite day. Y'all see, we got the king of kings, Dr. PhD, with his grades. It's his birthday weekend, y'all. And we got the lovely Miss Sunshine, Master Sunshine, Master degree Sunshine.
Better put some respect on my name.
Big Rob. Let's go. What? Huh? Yeah. Okay. Wait for it. Oh, okay. 1 minute.
What happened?
I think he lost audio. Real quick. Wait for it.
miss?
My microphone. Yeah. Hold up. Wait.
My mic unplugged.
There we go.
Stand by. My mic unplugged. I had to get it back. All right. I had to get it back. Stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
I mean, we can bring it back one time.
Hell no, fuck it. We gonna keep it rolling. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to an all-new episode of the Perfectly Balanced Podcast. Just kind of brown people having good conversations over here. I am your host, Big Rob. Who else we got in the building?
It's your girl, Sunshine.
Tis I, King KG,
Don't.
aka Dr. Graves, no PhD. I have my Ray's energy drink with my fancy pinky in the air. Make sure all of you peasants down on the comments. Show some gratitude to the King Graves.
Oh my God, you are not gonna get nothing with that.
Tis my birthday weekend. Me and the Queen have gone out on the town, but you know who we are. The King always drops bars.
I'll tell him.
Okay. Let you think what you think.
Y'all just hating on me. You don't want to see a nigga shine.
What you mean?
Hey, you know who it is, man. It's the king of ratchet, baby. Your boy, Freaky Friday, DJ Chef. Let's go.
I can't get over the fact that this motherfucker said tis I.
Tis I.
He on one tonight.
Tis I.
Yeah, he on one tonight.
Even doing his hands like this, even speaking with elegance and
Exactly.
suave and
He been enunciating.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, the listeners want to know, did you clap some cheeks?
Wait a minute, nobody wants to know that.
Yeah, nobody
Moving
asked
forward.
that. Nobody cares.
Yeah, look, the king like, what? How dare you?
Yeah.
No one-
If he did,
A king would never kiss
nobody
himself.
wants to know.
King would never kiss himself.
Listen, why don't you speak for yourself and stop speaking for everybody else?
Whatever happens in the King's bedchamber, and whatever my loins are soaked,
Oh,
It's none of
okay.
your business.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, our time today-
talking like that. Oh my
Oh,
God.
See, you see how it's like Kobe came through
We're
with the
trying
shot.
to- we're
yeah,
trying to
and I came
lighten
in with the
mood.
slam dunk.
We're trying to
Set
lighten
me
the
up.
mood here. Oh God.
It's Friday and it's everybody losing their mind today.
That's what
Yes,
it is. Is it a
yes,
full moon?
it's definitely
It's got to be a
Freaky
full
Friday.
moon today.
No,
They're going
not
through
yet.
withdrawals. That's all it is. They're going
It's
through
not a full
withdrawals.
moon. It's
No.
something's in the air. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we were trying
What the
to
hell?
lighten the mood at the top of the show. But you see the title, part 2 of this conversation that is necessary to be had following the Uvalde County, Texas school shooting that happened on Tuesday. Now, we talked a lot about it on Wednesday. Like I said, we're going to continue that conversation because there was so much that needs to be said. A whole lot of questions, like I said in the pre-show, a whole lot of questions, not enough answers. So we're going to attempt to answer some of those questions that, some of those questions that need to be answered.
So first off, you got something you're
Go
gonna
ahead. Go ahead.
All right. All right. So first off, there's new news that have just came out, and the police or the authorities that were in charge of the situation on the ground at Uvalde Robb Elementary, they admit to taking too long to go into the room, and they actually apologize for it. So what took place was the police were actually on scene approximately 15 minutes after the first gunshot was fired. They didn't enter the high school or take down the shooter 40 minutes until
For another 40 minutes.
for another 40 minutes. So they had the way to access the shooter, but they figured that he was barricaded in a room by himself, since there were no shots like inside of the classroom. He was shooting it out with the police. So they figured he just barricaded himself in the building, and that wasn't the case. By the time they got into the room, everyone was deceased and had been shot already. There was another thing that happened. There was reports of one officer who initially made contact, got shot at, got grazed, ended up living, but initially had contact with the shooter, which brings up a lot of things to counteract this. So we talked about arming teachers. A lot of people are not on board with that. That's a little bit too extreme, and I can understand it. I can actually agree with that. Arming teachers is definitely, I don't think we're there yet, but how can we substitute that? We can. Oh yeah, completely right, Mama Mary. One of the teachers that died, her husband died yesterday or today because of a heart attack. So they had been married 30, 40 years. No, she was a teacher for 40 years. They had been married since high school.
Wow.
This is the only person he had loved. And
well, you know how that old school saying is, when you've been with somebody, and it's true with our elderly, when one leaves before the other one kind of loses the will to live.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Very, very, very tragic.
That's a true soul tie.
Yep.
It begs the question, what the fuck was going on in that 40 minutes, right? So a couple things have come out to say that Uvalde County is a very small town in Texas, and their police force is very small, and to the point where they had to actually call, National Guard and Border Patrol just to help out, and Sheriff's Department from, larger counties to help out because they didn't have the manpower. So they said, here's my counteraction or caveat to that, right? So what? Oh yeah, I'm going to that. I'm heartbreaking list. I'm gonna say
save me, Chef. Save me. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. No. I'm just playing around.
But so it begs the question, what the fuck was going on? Why it's I understand it's one person with an assault rifle, but these are kids. I there's no world where I'm waiting outside, hearing gunshots still going off, and I'm not moving. There's no world where there are children inside, an active gunman. I can get access to him fairly easily. Of course, gunfire and all that shit's gonna happen, but I have access to him. There's no world where I don't move on that.
Yep.
I feel like the biggest thing is training, though. Like, I don't care how big their police department is, but still, I'm like, I don't care how big their police department is. You always have to train. Like, we even know in the military, like, even if nothing is going on, even if there's no threat, you always still training. And I would like to think that it's the same way with the police department too. You're always training for that situation, just in case.
So this is the situation that happened. No amount of training could have prevented the lives of them being taken, but training definitely would have made them think and react a little bit more.
Yeah, a lot less people could have died. Like, I'm not saying like nobody would have gotten killed, but had they trained, been trained or whatever.
So this is what happened. As soon as he entered into the school, he entered into a wing that was pretty much cut off from the rest of the school. The moment that he started shooting, the school went through its protocol and started shutting things down. He was trapped in that one building, and he couldn't go on to the rest of the school. He was pretty much barred in and trapped to 2 classrooms where majority of the casualties took place. The thing is, he locked himself in there, and the police couldn't get into to get him.
Well, until they got a key from a janitor.
Until they got a key from the janitor, and then they were able to open the room and then take him out.
Telling me there's no windows in that.
And there were windows. That's what he was shooting out of. So, and again, the police can't shoot back. There's kids, there's children in there. You don't know where they're at. You need to get inside of the room so you can identify the targets. You're not just going to blindly shoot, up in elementary.
What happened to? Well, you know what? This is Uvalde.
Rob, what you used to say? I think your dad said piss poor.
Prior planning prevents piss poor performance.
There we go. So, but again, it goes. I agree with PhD and Sunshine, but here's the thing. And like I said, we're bringing back what we talked about last episode, and I brought up the word Title IX.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Yeah.
Amen to that. These schools that fall in that Title IX category, whether it be a small town or a low, think about it, majority of this community is what? Hispanic. Probably a good 80% of this community is on some type of government assistance. Now, when it comes to these school districts in these small towns, they're not going to have the big government funding or good spending budget like your big city or your big towns outside of them. What was their population again, PhD?
It was less than 30,000.
So here in Dallas,
actually less than 20,000.
That, my friends, is a small suburb outside of Dallas. That's like
but collateral damage is not
that's a small area.
Fire back. I understand the logic of not firing back. I get that. Trust me, I do. But here's the thing, Mo. I'm still getting in that fucking room. I'm not waiting on the fucking key. I'm not waiting on. I'm getting in that motherfucking room.
Here's another thing I don't understand. I would have used every fucking vehicle I could have did to ram through them goddamn doors, wall, something. But the moral common sense, the moral people who were probably in charge, hey, we don't need to do any more damage to the building because this is the only elementary
Fuck that
school
building. These are kids.
Look, thank you. Nobody thought outside the box. It takes a radical, just like it took this radical non-thinking person to go in here and do that. It should take another radical non-thinking motherfucker. Get in the truck, ram this fucking door. I'm not waiting on no keys. We're up to 14 keys.
Somebody else. It's Texas. Everybody got a motherfucking truck.
Yep.
Strap a chain to this motherfucking door.
Ram through the freaking side of the building. Something.
Anything. But I'm not waiting no 45, 50 minutes to break the door down for a fucking key. This is my question. Police vehicles, first responder vehicles have devices to break down doors in the event of fires or people trapped in their cars. Where was that? Hold on. Mike said something that hit the nail on the motherfucking head. If hindsight is being utilized, let's dial all the way back to the real issue and not just secondary effects. The issue is the gun and how it got into this young man's hands.
18 years old.
Okay, great. It's great that we talk about that. The dude turned 18
That's what I said, Mo.
2 days before he pulled this off. He was legally allowed to buy the weapon. He bought it legally. He bought 2 of them. I don't think the gun is the issue. I think the lack of presence of security protecting our schools flat out is the issue.
Do you think an 18-year-old should be able to buy AR-15?
No.
So
no, some adults shouldn't even be able to buy that.
That don't make no fucking sense.
And in most states, they have increased the age to 21, but we still run into the issue of a potential shooter, a crazed maniac with a gun.
Yeah,
they want to get it. They're gonna get it.
They're gonna get it. If they want to get it, they're gonna get it.
Yeah.
If you have a presence that of someone that's going to shoot back, present a hard target, it's not going to happen. And you know what? It may happen, but we're not going to have. We're not going to have a massacre on our hands, and you're going to have people that are right there, and not wait 50,
where was
90 minutes. So, and the thing is what's crazy is that the shooting started 10 minutes before he even got to the school. He crashed his car, shot at a funeral home, ran across the street to the elementary school. And the police still hadn't responded. So the police, your government is not the answer. They're not going to give you the answer. And the reason why I say the government's not going to give you the answer, we just said a couple of weeks ago, $35 billion just went to Ukraine. That money could have been spent. That money could have been spent to beef up security across the nation. And you know what? Our COVID relief bill.
Don't do it to a PhD. Don't do it to him.
Bill to help schools fortify their air conditions to help mitigate COVID, and all the schools, that shit was sent out, no problem. So this shouldn't be a problem. If this is a true epidemic, and the governments, your senators, your freaking congressmen,
but that's the thing, though. They don't look at it as that, though. They don't look at it as that.
They don't look at it. So
they don't care.
So what do we do? What do we do in this type of situation?
Just push it to the back.
No. Fuck them. We do it ourselves.
So
there was this guy that I just saw on TikTok, and he's naming this thing Operation Lookout or Operation Overwatch.
That's already an operation, but okay.
It's already an operation.
We gonna let her
somebody stuff.
Yeah.
I see what you're trying to do.
You see. So I didn't realize that this was a thing.
That crown falling, huh? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Don't take it off. It's distracting everybody anyway. We couldn't take you serious with that shit on your head anyway. So that's fine. You can take the sash off too. It's
so
fine.
no, I'm not taking the sash off.
If you want to. But go ahead.
Anyway, Operation Overwatch isn't a new thing. But this guy actually took it seriously. He's like, you know what? I'm retired, military. I don't have a job. I have nothing to do. The school's not paying me. I'm doing this to watch out for these kids. He's parked relatively close to the school, watching people come and go. Anything pops out, he's there to respond. And he calls first responders if anything were to happen. First responders, they know that he's on the grounds. The school superintendent, they know he's on the ground. Him and his team.
But that ain't no different from the Cajun Navy. The Cajun Navy is the same way.
Yeah.
It's a group of prior military folks in Louisiana that got boats and big ass trucks. And when people get stuck in whatever rut they stuck in when a storm come, the Cajun Navy coming to save you.
Hey, so Mo just commented. He said, "Stop giving money abroad." He said aboard, but I know you meant abroad. And take care of home. We're always reacting because 50 people will get off the ass in the Senate and do the right thing. Here's the thing, Mo. As much as people hate to say this and give credit where credit is due, Trump was doing that. Trump wasn't focused on nobody else. He wasn't giving money to nobody else. He wasn't supporting nobody else. He focused strictly on us for 4 years. Now, did he do it in the right way? That's up to everybody else's discretion. But
right.
For the most part, he didn't send no money nowhere. That's why our foreign relations were so fucked up. But so does that help us in this instance when we talk about, mass shootings and gun laws and all this other shit? Who knows? Because he still didn't send money to teachers. in 4 years.
Still
So
sending
I mean,
money
is
to
that really
teachers.
what it is? You know what I'm saying? Is it really because we sending money abroad, or is it because we don't want to send the money that we have to our teachers?
We got the money.
It's the second
We
one. It's
obviously
We
got
got
the
the
money.
fucking money.
We
we the government can no longer say, oh, this will bankrupt the economy, blah 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 blah. There's no way they can say that. Y'all spent trillions of dollars on COVID relief. Y'all spent trillions of dollars on the Ukrainian shit. You spent trillions of dollars on fucking gender research in fucking gender studies in monkeys overseas. Like you know what I'm saying? You spend trillions of dollars on stupid shit. Tell me you can't spend trillions of dollars on the teachers who are teaching our next generation of adults.
Say it one more time, Ryan, because I don't think.
Like, you can't tell me we don't got the fucking money no more. They tried that bullshit with the 40 acres and the mule shit. Oh, we don't have the money. Then COVID happened and they sent money to everybody. Stop letting them motherfuckers lie to you and you accepting it as if it's. Stop letting them piss on you and telling you it's raining.
It's raining.
Like, for real, like that's really what it is. Like, they're really, and the crazy thing is they're showing you that they're lying and laughing about it in your face.
Yep.
Like, do something about it then.
And actually squabbling and bringing up the same talking points. This is the left and the right. As soon as the freaking incident happened, Governor Abbott, was doing his political thing that he needs to do because he's a governor of Texas, showing
Hot Wheels,
doing whatever, and then here comes freaking what's his name, Beto O'Rourke, want to get on his freaking soapbox and say, hey, you're not doing enough. You're not doing enough to stop gun violence. I'm like, okay, no gun laws Beto O'Rourke or any politician has put up to this date, as far as laws go, would have stopped the shooting. No laws.
No law would have helped.
No law would have helped.
It won't, because guess what? I feel like we talked about earlier. Look at the young man's situation. You know what I'm saying? He was already fucked up.
Yeah,
he was raised by his grandmother.
Yeah.
His mama talking about, my son is not a violent person, but you don't have custody of him. His grandmother raised him. So obviously you don't know your child the way you thought you knew him.
His grandfather was
a felon.
Somehow still got a gun.
Like,
2-time felon.
Like really?
In the house.
In the house. So granddad disowned his ass immediately. Hey, I don't know what the fuck that nigga doing. Like, he ain't supposed to have that shit in my house. I just want to let my PO know this had nothing to do with me. All right, like that's, but like, honestly,
that nigga went on the news with the quickness. He's like,
somebody came out and said that the rifle wasn't owned by him, but he did buy the rifle. He bought the rifle himself. His parents didn't buy it, or his grandparents didn't buy it. Oh, by the way, the grandmother, I think she's still in critical condition.
Yeah, she is.
She didn't die.
Hard to shoot someone if you don't have a gun to begin with. Yeah, Mike, but the problem is he legally purchased it.
Mm-hmm.
That was it was legal.
Look,
we can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't
let's just
say
say
both sides of it.
You
on both sides of the fence.
The talking point from the left, they say, get rid of all the guns. Get rid of all of them.
Reason for doing this.
That's no reason for that.
Hold on, wait. She said that? His mom said that?
Probably his grandmother.
Yeah, there's reasons for doing it. Ain't no way grandma said that. Grandma called the police on his ass with a quickness.
Yeah.
Because she got shot in the fucking face. So
but grandma G though, if she got shot in the face and she was still able to call the popo, grandma was like,
I don't know what the fuck.
They gonna get your ass today.
Pop Pop, I don't know where he was at. He said he was at work.
He was at work.
But his immaturity caused him to use it irresponsibly. True, but see, here's the thing. How
he
how do you
bought
regulate
it with that intention though?
How do you regulate
that intention?
How do you regulate somebody like him who seems to be, by all accounts that I know, normal? You know what I'm saying? And then buying a gun legally You know, the motherfucker that sold
And
the
then
gun.
if you say like the whole universal background check thing, like dude is 18. So if 18 is the legal age to buy a gun, exactly. Like how can you do a background check on an 18-year-old who's just starting out in life? Like what kind of background do they have for you to even investigate?
Let's just say hypothetically they increase the gun law, the age of buying a gun to 21. So what that tells me is that you don't think that an 18-year-old is
fully developed brain. By the way, remember
not having a fully developed brain or is not an adult. So everything needs to be moved back.
Well, see, here's the thing.
But we're considering changing the laws to allow 16-year-olds to vote.
His mom said, yeah, she's quoting.
His reasons for doing what he did. In the interview. Please don't judge him. I only want the innocent children who died to forgive me. What?
That's what the mom had said in the interview. When they interviewed his mom, she said that. That's what the young man's mom told the news reporter. He had his reasons. Literally, those were her exact words. My son had his reasons for doing it. I just want literally, and it was just like, wow. You're condoning for what your son did, but
he had his reasons.
You want forgiveness.
That's how you right there. That's how you right there. But that's how you right there why his grandmama was raising him.
Exactly, because her dirty ass.
For you to even come out of your mouth and say that, like that should tell you right there why she probably wasn't even involved in his life.
Mo with this skin code, man.
He's serious about that one.
That skin code shit.
He's serious about that one.
Playing about that skin code.
No, we're not going there, Mo. Look, if to bottle this up to really to sum it all up, the big problem is mental awareness. Point blank, period. It is mental health and mental awareness. And how do we regulate somebody at the age of 18?
That's only for men. That's only for men. Men's brain doesn't develop fully till 25. Women's is 21. Yeah, I know that shit.
So listen, this thing on CNN says users on social media say they saw Texas gunmen threaten to shoot up schools. They
30 minutes before
they reported him, but he ultimately remained on the platform.
We can't blame social media. We can't blame. Like, see, here's the problem with this. First of all, hold on, time out. For all those that just tuning in, you're listening to the Perfect Balance podcast. It's Panel Brown. People have a good conversation. We're talking about the Texas shootout that happened at Robb Elementary in Uvalde County. We're trying to have discussions about ways to rectify the situation, solutions to this issue, how we can move forward as a country and prevent something like this from ever happening again, because this should never, ever happen again. So here's my thing, right? It's hard to regulate this shit because the only thing so let's move away from trying to regulate before it happens, because there's really nothing you can do to stop something like this from happening. Truly, I wonder if that teacher,
even if you looked at his social media platform, even if you looked over everything, we're getting into the realms of pre-crime. And
that's
doing stuff like that. That's something.
What's that movie?
Minority Report.
Minority Report. That's that shit.
Yeah. So we don't have anything like that. So we're talking about mental health and mental illness. Even with the proper screening, you still can't. People can slip through the ropes,
the cracks. Yeah, there's a loophole. There's always a loophole,
like and it's not a loophole. It's just that you're not going to catch everybody.
Yeah. So then you look at. Sorry, I'm sorry because you're.
Yeah, no. So the more that you restrict the gun, you build a black market for people to go into the black market and get whatever gun that they want to.
Yeah.
So and again, we've been doing the restricting.
Yes, you can. That's like saying there's nothing we can do about teenage pregnancy.
I'm not saying that there's nothing that we can't do to stop this.
You can minimize it.
We have plenty of gun laws on the books as it is already. There are 35,000, count them, federal gun laws on the books right now. In your states, depending on what state that you're in, there could be up to 10,000 to add on to those federal laws.
Mm-hmm.
and they still have not stopped the shooting. So we should be done talking about this, because we like what else can we do? So
I want to take. We need to take a.
It's not the gun's fault.
We need to take a social cue from places like Canada and places where shit like this don't happen. The next closest country with school shootings
Mexico.
has 8, and that's fucking Mexico, where the cartel and shit is at. So, they're supposed to be the worst of the worst.
And let's get our numbers right. How many shootings have happened this year alone?
Well, shit.
We threw out
another day, so I gotta do research again. It was 380 something on Wednesday.
That is not correct. That is not correct.
Oh, I said mass shootings. That was mass shootings.
So and again, it's mass shootings that have happened in containing a school have been 12. That has been since 1960. There have been 12 school shootings, mass shootings in a school since 1960. So shootings on average in the U.S., period, point blank range, violence.
Wait. Hold
with
on.
a gun.
Are you saying mass shootings in school, or are you just saying
mass shootings in a school? 12 have happened in the U.S. 12 or 13 have happened in the U.S. since 1960. So what that means with that definition, means 4 or more people were injured or shot with a gun on a campus school ground. Now, there have been tons of shootings at schools, like at basketball games and freaking whatnot. One person was shot, but it happened at a school. It wasn't like a mass shooting. So we need to change that definition.
Not in the hood, it's more. That's what I was saying. I think that's where the 288 number comes from.
That's where it comes from. That's where so when you're reading the news or hearing the news, and they correlate and mix those numbers and those definitions, they do that to get you psychologically enticed to what's actually going on. Mass shootings are just strictly defined. Shootings are not. Shootings are just shootings. So there have been over 285 shootings across America. Period. They don't. It doesn't correlate to schools though.
Hold on, let me look. Let's look up. Let's get accurate data.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see how many
on average. While you're looking it up, on average there are 35,000. That's the reported number. 35,000 gun-related deaths.
As of May 24th, 2022, there have been 27 school shootings in 2022 alone.
That's crazy.
27 school shootings.
There have been 27 school shootings.
So not mass shootings. So 27 school shootings. If that's what we're talking about, and that's what we're going with, and that's the statistics that we're sticking with. Let's stick with that. Make that permanently clear. But when we get into the territory of talking about mass shootings, that's where the lines get blurred.
As of May 26th, 2022,
0 in Japan.
There's 214 mass shootings in 2022 so far.
Jesus Christ.
And when we bring up the thought about why is this strictly an American thing, no other country in the world has the type of culture that we do when it comes to guns.
It's a melting pot too.
And we're a melting pot. So there's no other country we can kind of bounce this off of, because no other country has a Second Amendment. No one has a gun culture built and sustained in their constitution or their livelihood because of it. So
all the way back to the founding fathers.
Let's bring it all the way back in. We got rid of guns. What just happened in Ukraine? Russia invaded them. They got rid of their version of the Second Amendment and gave people the rights to guns so they can fight off and save their land. And they are just giving it to Russia. The regular people, untrained. They're protecting their people. So again, we have 305 million guns here somewhere in the US.
I like
Jackie, hold on. Jackie made it. I like this. She said let's make it harder for younger individuals to purchase guns. For example, I need medication that's a controlled substance and it needs to be screened. An EKG
Absolutely.
performed in the doctor's order takes 3 days, where it takes hours to pass a background check and get a gun. Facts. Now,
And you know what? I believe the background
That's
checks.
loud.
So that's where we need to make the focus at. More strenuous background checks.
But what does the
Because
background check entail? So let's
I'm
go
glad you
into
asked. I'm glad
go
you
into
asked.
that. Yeah.
So I'm glad you asked. So the NICS background check is an instant background check through the FBI's database to see if you have any felonies, assaults,
family domestic violence,
and then it automatically checks that system. If you have any pending warrants, either if you have any history of felony charges, it instantly does that through the FBI's database. Now, this is where people that get through the loopholes, because your local government or your local police station doesn't report it accurately. So the FBI doesn't, they're like, okay, yeah, we don't have anything on the record. This is what happened with the Parkland shooting.
Yeah.
He wasn't supposed to have a gun. He wasn't supposed to be able to get a gun, but they did not report it. The local sheriff's department did not report it accurately.
Here's the other thing.
That's where
background checks don't check mental stability.
Yes, they do not.
So what do we implement to say?
Well, hold on.
Go ahead.
So they do kind of check it. They it's a self question.
It's in the questionnaire.
That questionnaire is bullshit. I just did that.
Exactly.
Man,
so again, that
because they don't nothing to verify it. You can literally
there's
say
no
way
to verify it. And if we create a system that can verify if a person is on mental health medication or has been committed, then you cross in the realms of HIPAA.
The background check applies to the person buying the gun, but not the person that they're giving it to.
Ooh,
damn!
Jackie over here dropping some bombs.
I think a gun buyer need to pass the test as well, similar to driver's license. You got to pass the test, and the driving test got to be licensed. See, here's the thing, though, right? So, boom, okay, you put in that test, right? I think that's a fantastic idea.
That's a fantastic idea.
Here's the caveat to it. You put in this test, right? It's not going to limit the amount of people that get a gun. Think about it. How many dumbass drivers are on the road?
Right.
Tomato. Okay.
Nah, if you can pass the test, you can pass the test.
But Rob, think about it. Okay. Think about it. If we put my brain's moving already. If we require everybody to take that test, half of them are not going to get past the shooting range part in general. It's the
are you talking about a physical test too?
Yeah. So you take a written test.
That's what I'm saying. A written test, you have to take just so now
written, oral, and
you like think about it. So that is shouts out to Jackie for dropping that, because
everybody gonna have shit illegally then.
Exactly. And then
but that's going to weed out.
No, it's not.
No, it ain't. It's gonna hike up the amount of illegal gun sales.
It's gonna hike up that illegal gun sales. Now
that shit is already.
And then depending on who's selling the gun, if they just trying to make a sale, you go to the range, they're gonna be like, all right, that's good enough.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
But think about all these. If you haven't been to a gun range, there's
a lot of people in the Navy that qualify that can't really shoot.
What is the in-depth?
That's so true.
These are in-depth. Something fucking long.
In-depth test.
I don't know what in-depth is. I'm assuming in-depth test. Something fucking long.
Yes.
No, I agree. I mean testing, yeah, cool, so understood. But I still feel like
with this type of solution, it is only going to affect the people that are legal gun users. What about the illegal gun users?
That's what I'm saying. We need to stop focusing on the pre and focus on the during, the present and post, right? Present, okay, there's an active shooter. We need to have, like, Sunshine, I love your idea about the reaction force at every school. I think that should be absolutely 1,000% implemented, and there needs to be a budget for that
reaction
in every
force
school.
At every school.
I
was saying they need to do training. They need to do training.
Come on, the teachers.
Right.
No, I ain't worrying about the teachers because the teachers only there.
Training. Do training.
The police department.
Well,
if it took them that long to go in there, that's what I'm talking about.
But
I'm not talking about no reaction force at the school, because if they ain't even paying the teachers, it make you think they're gonna pay.
But
that's what I'm saying. That's
okay.
That's
so
all that ties into each other.
But we're trying to get to the point of preventing the shooting.
The Navy has a shit ton of sailors that can't swim fast.
So the police response normally and anywhere it is typically 20
to 30 minutes.
Yeah, 20 to 30 minutes. That is a normal police response as soon as the gun is fired.
Unless you're in one of these favorite neighborhoods.
Even
their
reaction time is 2 to 5 minutes.
It's 15 minutes before they even get a hold on the situation and know what's really going on.
Even so that's what I'm saying. Like, the initial idea, even though you may not have been serious about it, the initial idea of a reaction force, let's make this a hypothetical scenario. Let's say hypothetically the government does the right thing and diverts that $1.9 trillion to the schools in America to create a reaction force at every school. Let's just say
sign me up, goddammit. Sign me up.
But you ain't lying. But so let's say that's what they do, right? And even if you said, okay, like I think KG, you said yesterday, you take 2 or 3 of the actual teachers a part of that reaction force. So you have 2 or 3 security guards plus 2 or 3 teachers in every grade or whatever that is trained at least to do that, right? And is able to respond in that amount of time, because on scene is when the shit is going down, and that's when shit needs to happen. You know what I mean? I can't wait 15, 20, 30, 45 minutes for you to get here. I got to get this shit now.
Yeah. So, and those teachers that are actually on scene, if they're not in the presence of the shooter, they can help everybody get to safety.
Exactly.
They can help everybody get to safety. If the shooter were to come on that side, they can respond immediately.
Smoke bombs.
Which goes back to what my mama was saying. They need to be doing drills. They need to do active shooter drills.
And they are now. That is definitely a thing.
Now they might be, but
they've been doing it since Handy Hook.
Y'all still need to understand this. It is going to come down to funding at the end of the day. It's only a certain amount of school districts, a certain amount of states can actually afford and stay on.
And that's why I said,
but you don't need funding to run drills.
This is hypothetical.
That don't cost no money. You just get on.
To us, it doesn't cost. To us, we think it doesn't cost money, but to politicians, to taxpayers, to superintendents of school districts, how do we pay for this funding? How do we pay for this training to train these people to do this? That costs money.
You have to pay somebody to come out to the schools to teach them how to do a real good drill, and then it's up to the schools to maintain that drilling to do it. Just like when fire department comes to a school to teach an elementary school,
you just get somebody to volunteer. If that's
exactly
the case.
Yes, and that's what you do.
What do you do
millions of people?
What do you do when the damn police department ain't even trained for it? So I'm saying, like,
you get the ex-military.
This is where we come together. This is where we come together as a community, and this is where the government can't hold us back, because as a community, you can get with your own community and be like, "Hey, I have this information. I have this stuff that I need to do. You don't have to pay me. I want to do this type of training. Fuck all the dumb shit."
So Mo said they don't have the budget. Jackie said, "I just don't agree with arming the teachers. It's not their job to defend and shoot. It should be the school security, fun with better training and bulletproof windows, heavy duty doors, etc." So they tell us to stop, drop, and roll. Only one little boy knew what to do. He turned his desk over.
So
I ain't going out like
this is where I disagree when it comes to that. Teachers would die for their students. That is hands down the most bravest thing ever. Why not give them a fighting chance to save their children?
To actually respond, to react to what's going on.
I'm gonna tell
you something about that, KG, because for a nervous person like me, like I say, if ever something came down to it, oh yeah, we dead. Cause I get nervous and I get to shaking, I get to shooting. Guess what? Somebody else getting shot. I'm so glad. Like while I was on watch, I ain't never had no altercation of somebody running up on there because
Mike said wrong.
Again,
most teachers don't want to be armed; they just want to be paid fair wages and teach children that want to be taught.
And again, like I said, with this,
Thank
with
you,
this
April.
rule,
Late, but
not every single teacher needs to be armed. And that's not exactly what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. What we're saying is a discrete number of teachers that no one knows, just like when you go on in the TSA. Speaking about TSA, we spend more money in TSA protecting the airways than we do our schools.
Facts though.
Come on now.
But we never thought we had to. See, here's the thing: we never thought we had to until Sandy Hook happened, and then a whole bunch of other shit started happening down the line. You like, what?
So,
the fuck? We gotta do
the government.
But see, the crazy part is we reacted when 9/11 happened. Instantly, everything changed.
Instantly,
there was no waiting. Sandy Hook happened. We were like, huh, that's crazy.
But hold on,
that's crazy. Parkland happened. Like, oh man, that's crazy.
So, like I said, me and PhD grew up when the world's first mass shooting Combine in Colorado set the whole thing off, and all we did was, oh my God, these kids. Oh yeah, they were sad, yes, but
hopes and prayers.
We're bat an eye, and they kept moving on. They done made 2 movies about that damn. They done made a series about the Combine.
Stay strapped or get clapped.
Hey, facts though.
That's my boy Caesar.
Like that's the training too. Stay strapped or get clapped. And see, here's the thing. Here's what I was saying yesterday, Sunshine, when we were talking, or not yesterday, Wednesday. If we, and this is all purely hypothetical, it will probably never happen, but New Mexico is actually on it. But anyway, if you were to arm each teacher, right? Let's just say you do this, right? If you don't want every teacher to be walking around with a fucking 9mm on their hip, understood. That's some scary shit. I get that. Okay, how about this?
Tasers.
Every teacher's room has a safe that is controlled by a control panel in the fucking principal's office or whatever, right? Active shooter comes on, you can press a button, every safe in the whole school unlocks, and everybody can get to their shit. It's only for those cases. You cannot unlock this safe unless there is an actual credible threat at the school, right? Yeah. And if this credible threat happens and somebody's in the office, presses that button and everybody's shit's open, like that eliminates the.
I like what Maurice said. So add one extra measure onto that. So it unlocks. There's a button that gets pressed in the school. It unlocks, and only the teacher's fingerprints can unlock their specific box. But you run into the situation of substitute
teachers and shit
and all that stuff. But
substitute shouldn't be shooting nobody.
But again, it should be everyone's fingerprints should be.
That guy has more access to more guns. Yeah, but also the doors lock.
Yeah.
So
the doors lock.
Check this out. What we've got so far, what I've seen.
Sunshine ain't with it.
We have got. Honestly, tell you the truth.
I don't agree with none of this shit.
So you don't.
I was the other day. I'm not even going there. Y'all is not gonna have me up tonight, pissed off. Like what? No,
you don't agree with no guns in the school. Period.
Just let the school down. They tried that, April.
So
that's a problem. It ain't
no
enough.
guns in the school. Period. And this is what happens. Everybody knows that there's no guns on the school.
Natural selection happens.
Everyone knows that it's a soft target, but if you create a hard target, the shooting stop. Yeah. If everybody knows that there is a gun on the premises somewhere, and you don't know, the likelihood of you going up to shoot up a school, or any student, or any adult, whoever, you can't access the gun yourself.
I raised that. I say that point. The reason that point can be so detailed because I read what New Mexico does.
Okay,
that's exactly what they do. Every teacher has a gun safe.
Right.
That gun safe is controlled by a control panel in the principal's office.
Bulletproof vests and bulletproof helmets.
So and that's actually that's one thing the government could do to say that they've done something. State issued bulletproof backpacks.
Yes. Instead of paying for them,
that
because
is-
this shit's expensive.
that is
I was gonna buy
that is
one for my
mandatory.
son. That motherfucker's expensive.
That,
This
look,
one ain't
no,
even
ever
in
since
school.
check this.
Don't
Look,
your
the
son
He about to go.
spell.
He about to go. He about to go to school next year. Or
So
this year.
these backpacks are super lightweight. A freaking infant can carry this backpack,
True.
and it's not heavily armored. It's like
And nobody mess with May kids.
She's serious too.
but it gives the kids a fighting chance, and then you go into the training aspect. It's like once the school shooting happens, everyone puts their backpacks on, puts it on in front of them, gets behind the desk. They get
Sit
into
by
their
a
stop.
hard wall or something. Yeah.
Yep.
So okay, before I got really cut off because
Yeah, I tried to get you. I tried to
I
get
know,
you back.
sorry.
My bad.
Sorry.
Hey, look.
so and I wasn't really cut off, but I gave Sunshine her 30 seconds of hell. No, I don't agree with it. The PhD trying to. My boy PhD was just like, hey, real talk.
We don't
make
die.
work.
We multiply.
But so
I wasn't even saying nothing.
your body language said it all, ma'am.
It did.
So just based on what I've been seeing in the comments, we have the best solution, and our viewers have pretty much said how we need to structure and build the improve buildings and stop all this from happening. Jackie came through with heavier doors, bulletproof windows.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that most
Think about it, Rob. I mean, Mo said, lock system in place in every
The
classroom.
biometric,
Boom.
yeah.
Biometric system. Okay, all right, boom. That's all right.
go.
So now your school is starting to become fortified. A legitimate hard target.
Mhm.
Damn near almost a bunker. Damn near.
It really
But
is. That's
hard
what it should
targets
be at this
don't
point.
Stop you from getting attacked though.
Yeah,
They
they
don't,
Still,
but
still, but
Like
mitigates this
they
shit.
know Navy ships got weapons and shit. It
And
don't
them
stop them
motherfuckers
from
die
trying
every
to
time.
attack. It
True,
don't
but-
stop them
but-
from
but
trying to attack. It don't
understand
stop them
this.
from
Die
getting
every
close and
time.
being like,
that's
let me
not
see what
that's
y'all
not the
gonna
point.
do.
That's not the point.
the
that we're
point
trying
of
to get
we're trying to
The point
protect
is
the kids.
we're trying to mitigate how many lives are lost in the event of an attack.
And it's gonna make your ass think twice too. The motherfucker will be like, he'll be like,
who's gonna
oh,
talk to the
if
ladies
this
Congress to make this happen? Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess that's the reason why.
again,
like,
so-
That's
can
why we
talk
going on
all
this
day
politicians
until we
versus
black
people
and
tour.
blue,
That's
but
what we doing
what
this
is that
shit.
really gonna do? Like
But
we
see,
can throw out ideas all day and all night. Like, what is that really gonna do?
I want to talk.
at the end of the day, so you're right. But at the same time, us as American citizens, as people who live here every day, guess what? Okay, if we don't come together as a people now and be like, look, if you want next time y'all vote to send $1.2 trillion overseas,
that nigga getting voted out instantly.
guess what? For you big donors, be like, hey, I can call up, they're big donors of my campaign. Hey, my nigga, my kid was at one of them schools that got shut up. And only way I'm gonna donate to you if you donate towards this what we want in place. This is what we believe will work. If you don't try, then we just set ourselves up for failure.
How about this? We put together a plan.
We present it to our politicians.
We present it to every single politician that we have to try to get it signed off.
That's what they did with the Green New Deal.
Yep.
Shit seemed to work. Okay,
But
so
the only thing that we would have to do,
let's
we would have
invest
to
more
get-
money in Fortress that cuts more into the budget. It's okay to cut costs on things like administrating quality of teachers' food. Even the offset has to go somewhere. Well, see, the thing is, Cesar, the government is proving we can keep all that shit. They just gonna keep printing the money anyway.
Right.
Get old boy from the cigar shop.
Oh,
Vernon.
speaking of which, Georgia.
Oh God.
Oh my
Please
God.
don't bring him up, Mo.
No.
We got to
So-
talk about Herschel Walker, Vernon
Herschel
Jones. We got to
Walker.
talk about.
Oh my God, Herschel Walker. Y'all really let Herschel Walker.
First of all, who's y'all? Be
Georgia.
clear.
I'm
Be
talking.
very clear.
Look, he is the pride.
He
and
can't
joy.
even
Hey,
vote. He
listen,
can't even vote.
I
He done
could not
figured that
vote.
out.
I experienced. I didn't say this to
He
y'all.
got
on
blacklisted
Tuesday.
and he didn't even realize
I
it.
experienced real life voter suppression, y'all. Real shit. Real life voter suppression. It was crazy. I'll tell it to y'all. I'll tell that story on Monday. But nah, George on some other shit. But this is what I do. This is what I challenge every politician that we are going to speak to on this People versus Politicians tour, I challenge all the superintendents in the country, school superintendents in the country. We need to sit down and have a for real conversation. Like, we need to have a conversation. I ain't talking about in private neither. I want this shit should be live to where everybody can talk, everybody can ask their questions, everybody can, conversate with you and really get shit off their chest. Because at this point in time, y'all ain't doing enough.
And again, but what does that do? What is the end goal?
The end goal is to stop this shit from happening ever.
Okay. No.
The end goal. Hold on. This is why I say that.
Stop giving me the politician.
Here's why I say that.
Just tell me. So, like, what are we going to do? Because again, people talk about this. Politicians talk about it, but we aren't putting pen to paper specifics. We need specifics. Like, what is this going to do? I know what it's going to do, but I need them to understand what it is that we're going to do.
What is us having the conversation with politicians going to do?
How is that
number one, it holds the politicians accountable. That's the one of the main parts of this, holding our politicians accountable. Number two, we're actually getting a chance to let them know what we actually want instead of them assuming and just making laws based off of what they think is best for the country and instead of what people actually fucking want, right? Number three, this is actually going to open up the doors and create an opportunity for us and them to get to know what your plans are and how you plan to govern your people.
They do like, oh boy, they're going to ask us what we smoking on.
That's okay. And
that part
he won't get voted for.
Appreciate you, Mo. Appreciate you, Mo.
That shit go.
Appreciate you, Mo, for that 500.
Hey, appreciate it, Mo.
500.
But that's how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? So, this and what we're going to do, I can't go because my mouth will get off.
See how y'all get back.
No, but see, what we also need to do is present a plan to or what we think should be done across the country about issues like gun control and like abortion and shit like that. What our actual opinions are, and present that and actually get a full understanding of what they think, right? That is the goal. We need a full understanding, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. We need to know, hey, how do you feel about gun control? How do you feel about the new abortion laws? How do you feel about voter suppression? How do you feel about black and white relations and, brown and black people in, relations? How do you feel about foreign relations? How do you feel about X, Y, and Z? Shit that matters to us.
Fuck foreign relations at this point now. Like we need to be talking about like what's going on with our issues. Like, why aren't we paying the schools enough? Why the teachers aren't being paid enough? What's going on with these gas prices? What's going on with the supply line? Like, come on, man.
We gotta get out of here.
Hey, Mike, you on one tonight, buddy? Yeah. Shouts out to Mo, man. Mo's been dropping some shouts out. Man, look, I love
everybody. Everybody's
on one tonight.
I appreciate the engagement. Hey, listen, before we get out of here, we gotta let y'all know we of course do this thing every single month. Where we send a prize to the person who sends the most stars to us. All right. Y'all know Monday is Memorial Day. It is the final episode of May. Everyone drink bourbon. Everybody drink Rays, motherfucker. No, so Monday will be the last episode of May, which means it's your last day to send as many stars as you possibly can so that you can win this end of the month prize. Okay, Reggie won last month. We're gonna see who win in this month. Whoever sends the most will, of course, get a prize from your friendly neighborhood perfectly balanced podcast. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this episode. I'd like to say thank you for engaging with us. Thank you for blowing up the comments. Thank you for actually offering your opinions. We really do appreciate the support, all the love that you guys are sending us, man. We appreciate it. We love it. Keep sending your stars. Keep showing your love. Keep sharing the videos. Keep supporting, man. We appreciate it so freaking much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Perfectly Balanced Podcast. It's the panel of brown people having good conversations over here. I'm your host, Big Rob. Who else you got in the building?
It's your girl Sunshine on the Perfectly Balanced Hotline.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh yeah. I like that. Like, coin that.
Can't nobody call her but Mike.
Yeah.
Exactly. Don't play. Don't play.
Jackson, happy birthday.
Y'all play too much.
And it is me, KG, aka Dr. Graves, no PhD. First appearance of King Kai. Oh man, I like that. King Kai in the building.
Oh, shut up, dang.
Everybody say happy birthday to Kai.
My gosh,
that was a birthday
happy
reference,
birthday, Kai.
Actually, that was a Dragon Ball reference. King Kai.
You damn right.
Yeah, thank you.
Damn right.
Thank you, all you guys, for the birthday wishes.
Appreciate that, Mo.
Thank you, Mo.
Mo trying to win.
I'll see you Sunday.
Fact.
Yes, and by the way, shouts out to Jacksonville. If you're in the Jacksonville area and you're on the podcast, y'all will see me with my crown and all at the how they say, the No Cap tour,
comedy tour.
Yes, the Jesters will be live.
We making appearances now? What?
Yes, the Jesters will be live to entertain the king and queen.
Wait a minute. There you okay. Ain't drunk right now. You ain't doing it right. I'm trying to
Oh man. But yeah, in all seriousness, yeah, it's me. You know who we are. We came to drop bars.
That's information.
You know who it is, baby. I'm trying to set the birthday boy off right. He about to turn up this weekend. Get your raise, y'all. It's the one and only.
I like her.
Yeah, that's my brother.
You
That's
know
my
what I do in my personal life.
Everybody needs a personal DJ, baby. Everybody needs a personal DJ.
All right, we cutting up. Let's get out of here.
Love you guys, man. It's Freaky Friday. I'm about to get.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it.
Yeah, for real, let's go.
Okay.
Mo money. That's what I'm talking about, Mo.
Hey, listen, y'all know we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Happy Memorial Day to all of our veterans, all the lost, fallen soldiers, man. We appreciate your sacrifice, your support, your love. And shouts out to all of the active members of the military right now. Salute all of y'all veterans. Salute to us.
That is not what Memorial Day is for.
I know it's not, but I'm just saying.
What'd you say, Mama Man?
It's time to go. All right.
Well,
we'll check y'all out. We'll see y'all later. It's time to go.
Peace.
Peace.